So cane sugar is sugar that is extracted from sugarcane. So sugarcane is processed to extract the sugar. The sugar is then used in lots of different ways. And corn syrup is made from maize, so that the maize is processed to extract carbohydrates, and from that is made corn syrup, which is used as a sweetener as well. Essentially, they're both sugar, and from a nutritional perspective, very similar. So they both would contain 4 calories a gram. They both increase your risk of dental caries, and they will both contribute potentially to excessive calorie intake if you're having too much of them. So fructose has a sweeter taste profile than glucose. So the more fructose you have, the sweeter something is. So it may be very slightly sweeter because of that higher percentage of fructose. Whether that's noticeable from a sort of taste perspective, that's not something I would know. So essentially, they're both very similar when it comes to how they're absorbed and processed in your body. So they both have the same calorie value. This very slight difference is that sucrose, which is the sugar that we get from cane sugar, is made up of 1 molecule of glucose, 1 molecule of fructose. So essentially, that means it's exactly 50-50 glucose to fructose. Now, high fructose corn syrup is usually 55% fructose. So it's very slightly higher in fructose than the table sugar that you'd get from sugarcane. However, from a nutritional perspective, that doesn't make a huge amount of difference. It means that you get very slightly more fructose. And there are some differences in how our body processes fructose, but from in a real world perspective, having that 55% versus 50%, we don't have evidence to suggest that makes a significant difference to your health. Really, as nutritionists, we'd say we need to be reducing sugar across the board. It doesn't matter whether it's from cane, from corn, or from any other source, we need to be reducing our sugar intake.